The future of energy is here. MAGMO, a revolutionary technology, could soon be powering homes and businesses worldwide, making clean and sustainable energy accessible to everyone. I was skeptical at first, but after seeing the potential of MAGMO firsthand, I'm convinced it could change everything. This script dives deep into the technology, its potential benefits, and the impact it could have on our energy future. MAGMO is a groundbreaking form of energy generation that uses advanced molten salt systems to produce reliable, emission-free electricity. It stands for Magnetized Molten Salt Generator, combining magnetic induction with molten salt heat transfer for continuous, self-regulating power production. Unlike traditional power sources, MAGMO operates without fossil fuels or external combustion, relying instead on advanced thermodynamic cycles. This means it can run quietly, cleanly, and efficiently in a range of residential and commercial environments. The core of MAGMO technology is the use of molten salt as a heat storage and transfer medium. Molten salt has been used in solar thermal plants for years, but MAGMO takes it a step further by using it in a closed-loop system. In MAGMO, the salt is heated to high temperatures and flows through a magnetic field, inducing an electric current. This current is then stored or used directly to power appliances, lighting, and electronics within a home. What makes MAGMO truly unique is its ability to self-regulate and operate continuously without degradation. The system is designed to be modular, allowing homeowners to scale it based on their energy needs. One of the first prototype homes to use MAGMO is located in a rural area with limited grid access. Prior to installing MAGMO, the household relied on diesel generators and expensive battery backups. After installation, the MAGMO system immediately provided consistent power, reducing the home's energy costs by over 70%. The residents reported a noticeable improvement in air quality, noise reduction, and overall quality of life. They no longer had to worry about fuel deliveries, generator maintenance, or sudden power outages. In the 6 months following installation, their MAGMO system showed no signs of wear or decline in performance. This has major implications for off-grid living, disaster resilience, and remote area development. MAGMO also integrates seamlessly with smart home technology, allowing for real-time monitoring and remote control. The home powered by MAGMO became a model project, inspiring others in the region to explore alternative energy. MAGMO is still in early stages of deployment, but the technology continues to evolve at a rapid pace. Engineers are now working on compact versions suitable for apartments, tiny homes, and mobile units. Larger systems are also being tested for use in community microgrids and small businesses. Each new deployment helps refine the efficiency, safety, and user interface of MAGMO. The environmental benefits of MAGMO are hard to overstate. By reducing reliance on fossil fuels, MAGMO helps cut greenhouse gas emissions and air pollutants. It also reduces noise pollution and water consumption compared to conventional power plants. MAGMO systems produce no harmful byproducts, no toxic waste, and require minimal maintenance. Over time, widespread adoption could significantly reduce the carbon footprint of residential energy. MAGMO also opens up possibilities for energy independence. By owning a MAGMO unit, households are no longer dependent on centralized utilities or volatile energy markets. This decentralization of energy production fosters greater resilience and local control. It also reduces the need for large transmission infrastructure, which is costly and vulnerable to failure. Communities that adopt MAGMO can create their own microgrids, sharing surplus energy and improving energy access. This has strong implications for energy justice and rural development. In addition to individual benefits, MAGMO can spur job creation and economic growth. Manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research all offer new employment opportunities. Regions that invest in MAGMO early could become hubs for clean energy innovation. This can attract talent, investment, and long-term sustainability partnerships. MAGMO can also reduce energy poverty by lowering costs and increasing reliability. Low-income households and underserved communities stand to benefit the most from such innovations. This democratization of energy access helps bridge economic divides and promote equity. Looking to the future, MAGMO has potential applications far beyond the home. Its modular design makes it adaptable for industrial use, agriculture, transportation, and emergency services. Imagine disaster relief zones powered quickly and cleanly with mobile MAGMO units, or food processing facilities using emission-free energy to operate 24/7. Even small electric vehicle charging stations can be powered by MAGMO in remote areas. Governments and private investors are beginning to take notice. Grants and subsidies are emerging to support pilot projects and research. Strategic partnerships with universities and tech firms are accelerating innovation. Public awareness campaigns are helping educate homeowners about clean energy options. However, barriers still remain. Initial costs, regulatory approvals, and public skepticism can slow adoption. To overcome these challenges, MAGMO needs broader support from policymakers and industry leaders. Clear standards, tax incentives, and public-private collaboration can help scale the technology. As climate change intensifies, the urgency for alternatives like MAGMO grows. Every home that switches to MAGMO becomes part of a global solution. This is not just a shift in technology, but a cultural transformation, a movement away from extraction and toward regeneration, a vision of homes that generate, store, and share clean power autonomously. MAGMO represents a blueprint for a decentralized, sustainable, and equitable energy future. And that future is closer than we think. To learn more, explore MAGMO resources online. Support local and national initiatives that promote clean energy innovation. Ask your utility providers and local officials about MAGMO pilot programs. Share information with your community and advocate for change. Whether you're a homeowner, renter, or business owner, there's a role for everyone in this energy revolution. Join the movement. Be part of the solution. Because the future of energy starts at home. And MAGMO might just be the spark that lights the way. MAGMO is not just a power source. It's an opportunity to reimagine how we live. It allows us to think beyond merely consuming energy to producing it responsibly and locally. In communities across the world, energy insecurity has kept growth and progress at bay. MAGMO represents a clear and scalable solution to these long-standing challenges. With MAGMO, even the most remote communities can gain full access to uninterrupted, clean electricity. This means schools can operate longer, hospitals can preserve medicine, and homes can stay lit and warm. In Africa, where energy access remains a challenge in rural areas, MAGMO is being studied as a breakthrough technology. Portable versions of the unit are being tested in mobile clinics and educational outposts. The results are promising: consistent uptime, no need for refueling, and significantly lower operating costs. A key benefit in these tests is the absence of toxic emissions, making it safe for close community use. For island nations struggling with diesel dependency and high energy imports, MAGMO offers energy sovereignty. These regions often spend a large percentage of their GDP on fuel. MAGMO can reverse that drain. In colder climates, the thermal byproduct from MAGMO can be recycled for heating homes and water systems. This multi-use capability dramatically increases overall efficiency and utility. Universities and innovation labs are rapidly advancing MAGMO's core technologies. From ceramic insulation to smart magnetic control systems, every improvement is making the unit lighter, smaller, and more cost-effective. Research into alternative salt compositions has allowed for lower operating temperatures and greater safety. Engineers are also integrating AI-driven monitoring systems to ensure predictive maintenance and remote diagnostics. This kind of intelligence enables MAGMO to self-optimize based on usage, climate, and load conditions. In pilot programs, AI has extended the operational life of units by up to 30%. The convergence of machine learning and sustainable tech is making MAGMO not only viable, but powerful. One of the most exciting future directions is MAGMO integration with wireless power transmission systems. This would allow energy to be transmitted short distances without wires, opening possibilities for mobile charging stations and moving homes. In emergency response scenarios, MAGMO-equipped drones could deliver instant power to disaster zones. For urban environments, MAGMO can be built directly into apartment buildings, enabling each unit to tap its share of autonomous electricity. Property developers in several green cities are in discussions to integrate MAGMO into next-generation smart buildings. One project in South Korea plans to use rooftop MAGMO nodes combined with battery storage for full building autonomy. This decentralization makes buildings resilient against grid failures and cyber attacks. Data centers, which consume immense energy, are beginning to explore MAGMO as a base load power option. Their need for stability, uptime, and cooling efficiency aligns perfectly with MAGMO's strengths. Even the defense sector is researching how MAGMO can serve as silent, portable energy on the battlefield. Unlike generators, MAGMO emits no sound signature and requires no refueling convoys. Its applications stretch far and wide, and the investment interest is catching up fast. In the last 12 months, clean tech funds have begun allocating seed capital to MAGMO startups. Government labs are now allocating time and grants to prototype testing. In countries like Canada and Sweden, MAGMO is being discussed in national energy policy forums. The International Renewable Energy Council has listed MAGMO as an emerging technology to watch. The International Atomic Energy Agency is studying its heat recycling potential alongside advanced reactors. All of this paints a picture of a world waking up to MAGMO's possibility. But adoption depends heavily on public education and awareness. Many people still associate molten salt with high-risk nuclear or solar technologies. The reality is that MAGMO operates in a sealed, low-pressure environment with multiple safety layers. Educational campaigns and demonstration sites are helping to shift this narrative. One city in Spain has opened a MAGMO visitor center where locals can see the system working in real time. These kinds of efforts build confidence and curiosity in the public. When homeowners see the benefits firsthand, silence, stability, savings, they become advocates. Word of mouth and community endorsement are proving more powerful than even marketing budgets. Another key to wider adoption is local manufacturing. If MAGMO parts can be built domestically, costs drop and jobs are created. Already, several manufacturing plants are being retrofitted to produce components like salt tanks and magnetic induction plates. Vocational schools are beginning to offer certifications in MAGMO installation and maintenance. This creates a skilled workforce that can support rapid scaling. Governments have a vital role to play in this moment. By offering tax credits, rebates, and zero-interest financing, they can accelerate household adoption. Some countries are already doing this with solar, and MAGMO fits right into the same policy framework. Imagine a future where every new home includes a MAGMO-ready energy unit by design. Builders would no longer have to route power lines or rely on unreliable utility service. Local governments benefit too, since less grid stress means lower infrastructure costs. Disaster resilience improves as each household becomes a micro-power plant. It's a win-win, and the economics are beginning to make it real. The levelized cost of energy, LCOE, from MAGMO is projected to rival rooftop solar within 5 years. Unlike solar, MAGMO is not affected by day/night cycles or weather variability. This makes it ideal for regions with long winters or dense urban environments. MAGMO also offers high uptime, over 95%, which surpasses most renewables without storage. In climates with extreme temperatures, MAGMO's sealed, thermally regulated design outperforms both diesel and lithium-based alternatives. In short, it's not just another clean energy option. It's a superior one in many use cases. Utility companies are beginning to take interest rather than see MAGMO as competition. Some are exploring MAGMO as a grid supplement, especially in peak demand scenarios. Imagine MAGMO units in neighborhoods automatically supporting the grid when needed, then reverting to home power when demand dips. This kind of two-way energy relationship can create smart neighborhoods and eliminate blackouts. MAGMO is also being explored in vertical farming projects where stable, clean power is essential for 24/7 operations. These urban agriculture centers can now operate year-round without fossil input. Water desalination plants in desert zones are testing MAGMO as a low-footprint energy source. Clean water and clean energy working together. Humanitarian agencies are evaluating MAGMO for refugee camps and off-grid settlements. In places where energy is a lifeline, reliability and cleanliness matter most. From saving lives to reducing bills, MAGMO is rewriting what energy means. And still, its biggest promise might be cultural. As people become producers of their own power, they become stewards of the environment. They begin to value efficiency, conservation, and innovation in new ways. Energy becomes personal, and responsibility follows. MAGMO could help us move from being passive consumers to active participants in the energy economy. The psychological shift that occurs when you generate your own clean power is profound. It instills pride, security, and a sense of control. In a world that often feels unstable, MAGMO offers grounded empowerment. It's no longer about what energy costs, but what it gives back. Cleaner air, quieter cities, less dependence on conflict-prone fuel sources. All this from one compact, humming unit in a basement or backyard. The movement has begun, but it needs more voices. Every early adopter becomes a lighthouse for their community. Every success story turns doubt into belief. We are standing on the edge of something historic. The transformation is not theoretical, it's already underway. From one pilot home to dozens, and soon to thousands. The clean energy tipping point won't be wind or solar alone. It may be something smaller, smarter, and always running. That something is MAGMO. Your home could be next. So what will it take? Courage to explore the unknown. Curiosity to learn the science. Commitment to advocate for smarter choices. If you're reading this, you're already part of a story. A story of homes no longer tethered to wires or worry. A story of power drawn not from smoke but from salt and magnets. A story written by engineers, teachers, parents, and you. MAGMO is here. The question is, are we ready? Ready to live cleaner? Ready to live smarter? Ready to live independently? It starts with one question. Can MAGMO power your home? The answer is yes. But the better question is, can it power our future? And that, we believe, is just beginning.